My next upload for today is with regard to the matters that I'm relaying in this vendetta of human rights abuses and treason that is occurring. As I've mentioned, for the past 3 years, there have been many avoidance tactics, many evasion tactics, and a lot of spurious, unsubstantiated, inauthentic information presented that is quite serious. So this upload is just a little brief upload with regard to the nonsense that I've had to tolerate as a teacher, primary and secondary teacher, of a very clean track record. I've spent 15 years working in the fellowship recovery or recovery fellowship, and it's been really fantastic up until individuals breached royal patronage in January 2017, and it's just spiraled out of control, really. This entire situation has been highly serious, and there hasn't been one decent, respectful effort to resolve any of the serious offences that have occurred. So, as I've mentioned, there have been people of very nonsensical fallacies about a teacher, this person, a mother, and these individuals that have intruded upon me have been quite imaginative, really, with regard to their stories. The individuals that I'm referring to are repeat offenders since 2006, and this collective effort recently has involved mental health practitioners, doctors, lawyers, obstructing my marital rights, obstructing my rights to my child, and it's really quite dangerous, the setting and scene of the situation. It's another bad tale for Tralee, unfortunately. The repeat offenders as of 2006 and their publicity to resurface with more offences since 2017 are after disrupting the delicate equilibrium of society, and that has involved nature, wildlife, farmings, etc. It's all outrageous, really. This matter doesn't have any sense to it, really. There's a process for people to adhere to, and people have been highly disrespectful with very dangerous theories without any actual factual knowledge, and it's outrageous. So this upload is with regard to the fallacies of imaginative individuals that have been of very dangerous offences and of very dangerous exploitation and theft, and how they have caused such serious problems for a mother simply because they couldn't correct an unlawful care order. They couldn't correct their transgressions. They trespassed into my property, they damaged my privacy, they stole from my belongings, and they defamed, and they've helped themselves to my wealth. So it's all a very dangerous issue. It's a huge concern that the authorities that are aware of my good work, with the transformation that has occurred since 2018, when I endeavoured to pursue good humanitarian projects, I'm surprised that there has been such a short-sighted, short-minded matter occurring with regard to incompetent practitioners that have been loose with their words of slander. It's really quite serious when practitioners are slanderous of a person's good name, and when they cause bigger problems without being mature, responsible, or sensible enough to fix the problems they're causing. So there has been a transformation in the country. There has been a recovery at home and abroad, and that's down to my work. And there are individuals that have been disrespecting good work and disrespecting my family, and I find that highly objectionable. For the politicians in particular that are representatives of the citizens, I find it objectionable that any mother would be experiencing what I'm experiencing simply due to those that are trying to decide and designate from my achievements and accomplishments. So this matter is quite abhorrent. It's quite silly. It's very dangerous what people have said and done. Nature has been affected. My light body has been affected, and my child has been affected. So I really hope that the politicians, practitioners, etc., are aware of the tall tales, the fallacies, the theories, the hypotheses that aren't reality based. And I really hope that my child gets to see his mother before any more harm is caused to him, because it's been very serious for the past 3 years for him. And I hope the relevant agencies are aware of how serious this situation is. And that is all I'll have to say about that. As a teacher of a clean track record, I'd appreciate those of slander and defamation correcting their faults, and those threatening to evict me from my accommodation and where they've been disturbing the peace. I hope the Honourable Government knows its obligations to this woman. The legislation has been quite positive, and the fraud that has been corrected has been of a tremendous impact with recovery that is as a consequence of my work. So I just hope everyone's respectful of human rights and the constitution of the country. And it would be really a sad sign of the times if a mother of humanitarian endeavours ever had to experience any more offences, especially with the issue of Hippocratic oaths being disrespected. It's been quite dangerous, medical negligence, and the issue of hate crime being facilitated by mental health practitioners. So this is another upload with regard to all that's happened, and I hope that the relevant bodies will be able to correct the failings and misconduct that has been occurring.